Hello, this is the second Christmas cooking rodeo from the Tater Cowgirls. This is Adriana, my granddaughter. I'm Sylvia. And today, because I got so many requests for gingerbread cookies, we make vegan gingerbread cutout cookies. Addie wants to cut out cookies, so this is perfect for her too. So let's get started right away. I already mixed the dry ingredients here, which is 1.5 cups plus 1 tablespoon sifted spelt flour, a teaspoon baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 plus and an 1/8 teaspoon sea salt, a teaspoon cinnamon, an 1/8 teaspoon ground cloves. I love cloves. I love the smell. It's, for me, that's Christmas smell. And a 1/4 teaspoon ground ginger and an 1/8 teaspoon allspice. So this is all in here in the dry ingredients. We put them in the bowl. And Eddie, you can mix them really carefully. Don't spill them. And I give you a little, yeah. Just like here, okay? I do the wet ingredients, and for the wet ingredients I have to switch the camera over to my food processor, and then I show you what I put in. Hold on. Switchy, switchy. Okay, let's see if I'm able to do that. Yeah, that's not bad. You see pretty much, you see most of it. Okay. So for the wet ingredients, we need 1/2 cup unrefined sugar, which I use the organic Florida crystals. That's what I have at hand. And I know they put the sugar in the wet ingredients. I saw that too, but that's what they say in the recipe. The recipe is a cutout from my grandma. The only thing I replace in this recipe is the fat. So instead of a 1/3 cup of oil, coconut oil, which she has in there, I put a 1/3 cup of an avocado in there.
That's good.
And where is the 1/3 cup? All right. So what I do is, this is 1/3. I cut an avocado open. And I need a spoon. And then I put it in a 1/3 cup. It's more or less 1 avocado. I had that before in the apple strudel, where I used avocado as well. Avocado is a perfect substitute for fat. We are whole plant based, so there is enough fat in the avocado itself to make a good dough. That was a big avocado. See, I have only half of it is a 1/3 cup. All right. That was a big one. Let's put a little bit more in it. Okay.
Smells good.
Okay, see, 1/3 cup avocado, and we put it in there as our fat substitute. And the next thing is 2 tablespoons blackstrap molasses. I have that here. This all goes in my food processor, by the way. So we start with the wet ingredients in this recipe, not with the dry ingredients. Okay. And the next one, I have to wash my hands. I dipped in the molasses. The next one is 2 tablespoons non-dairy milk. We got that here. I have a little almond milk left here, so that's perfect. You can use soy milk, oat milk, anything you have at hand, just not the cow milk. Okay.
And I got everywhere.
And then we need 2 tablespoons pure maple syrup. I got that. Okay. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Oops. Ooh, I almost spilled it.
I didn't know syrup would make it.
This is maple syrup.
Ow.
Okay. Did I push you? Sorry. I just wanted to make sure you're not getting the syrup on here. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. And now we pulse all that stuff. Till it is mixed. Okay, and now we slowly put in the wet ingredients. The dry ingredients. Oh, if my voice sounds weird, I still have a cold, and I sound like I had a cup of whiskey for breakfast, which I didn't. I am not drinking alcohol. It's not part of my whole plant-based diet. Okay. Where's that little thing? Hold on. Okay. Good. It should clump. The dough should clump up in a while. It has to be mixed very well. Probably have to knead it a little bit later, but it helps to speed up the process if you do it. See, it starts clumping now. It helps speeding up the process when you do it in the food processor.
It won't move anymore. I think it's stuck.
No, it's okay. It's the molasses, you know, that has to go in there. Then later we knead it, but it really helps. If you have to knead from the very beginning, it's just to yeah, it's coming up now. See? See the big clump up there? Yeah, here we go. Alright, wonderful, wonderful. Do you see that? Yes, you see that on the camera too. The big thingy that goes around, that's our clump of dough.
Oh my
Alright. Very nice. Alright, perfect.
That looks like a tomato.
Okay. Let's get that thing out. Here is our dough. See that? Now we have to get rid of all that stuff here. Yeah. What we gotta do is I need a little bit of
You need to turn the camera.
Yep, I just prepare our actually I should put a parchment paper in it and then roll it out in between. I think that's better than Okay, I'm turning the camera up that you see everything. You won't see our wonderful faces or my wonderful sweater with which I won a sweater competition, ugly sweater competition. Isn't that unfair? My poor little Dallas downhill dillo And I won the first prize in the ugly sweater competition last year at Keller Williams. Oh, my poor Dillo. I like my sweater. Okay, let's put the parchment paper on there so that I can roll it out in between, because it's very sticky dough. So this is not easy dough to work with, I can tell you. So don't get scared when you see the dough.
Stick to your hands.
This is how it looks. It's sticky and hard to work with.
Oh, this looks fun.
You want to try it? There's no egg in it. It's not
It's not poisonous.
it tastes like gingerbread, right? The cloves I can. Oh, good.
Smells like cinnamon.
Oh, as always, I will have the recipe in the info section below
Description?
my video. I do this all the time, so you don't have to write. You just look what I do and then read it in the info section. It's so much easier. I learned that from my fellow YouTubers. It is annoying when you have to write everything down while you watch. Usually you miss something. Okay, so you see I have it between two parchment. You want to roll it? Try it. Roll it about, hold on, I hold it for you. Hold on, I go on the other side. Roll it about half an inch, not less. Roll it slow, yeah, and make it bigger. That's right, you do it right. Just not over that parchment. So now don't roll it in that direction anymore. Roll it in this direction. With me. Hold it. I always find it easier to roll towards me because you have more power in your hand, I think. Because if you roll this way, oh, maybe it's just me. So we don't want it too thick. Put it up a little here. Okay. See, it worked perfect. This the parchment paper. It's wax paper, actually.
I think it came off the wax paper a little.
Okay. Good. We better leave it here. Okay.
I think that's good.
And as more you have to work with it, as harder it gets. So if it gets too hard to work with it because it's too sticky, put it in the refrigerator for a while and then start new. But it is not an easy dough to work with. Okay, we have our cutouts here. Put it in here. And you, again, be as economic as possible, Eddie, when you cut out. Don't leave too many edges. Because, let's see, here, I show you here. Can you see that? And you don't see it. Hold on, I put the scale away. Now you can see what we do. Let's put the scale somewhere else. Okay, so if you take one, the sharp side, and you know that you are my master. Oops! Yeah, it doesn't work if you have the wax paper on it. Alright, Oma. So much to your ability.
And it sticks to the
Just cut
wax
it
paper.
out.
by the
Yeah,
way.
that's fine. Okay. Try that again. It's probably spoiled now. Okay, cut that one off. And as always, we have our silicone mat on the cookie sheet because we don't have to grease anything with that. Something. That one didn't work anymore. Let me try one. Oh, this is a bent one. That's not a pretty one. Let me try one more. A sharp. I think those iron ones are sharper. That works. Okay, hold on. I have to see if that goes off. Yeah, works.
Kinda.
I rather have it. There was the pig here. I rather have it. Yeah, put it on. Stick to the cookie form. But I'm not lucky enough today. You have to really press down. See, you barely see where you.
I did press down.
Where you cut the. It's really important to press it down really good. That's really sticky dough. Yeah, it didn't work.
Oh, no, that's not bad.
I think we are already a little too warm here.
Put it in the fridge?
No, we tried. Try the iron ones, they go better, okay?
This is a bent one.
The metal ones, they are sharper. You can always use the other ones and make a different dough, you know. This one is so sticky, it's better to use that one. Alright.
I made a duck. Oh.
It's not working.
I
think what we did is we rolled it out too thin. Let's do on the
parts.
the thicker parts. We have to roll it anyway again because we put it in the fridge before we roll it again.
Ooh, that's good.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's how it should be. You saw it.
The thicker parts are in the middle.
Yeah. Then here on the
This is thinner. I'm gonna put the snow.
not in the middle, Eddie. You have to go on the edge.
No,
Okay.
it's in the edge.
No, you leave a half an inch dough which is wasted then. See? So that I don't have to pour in for everywhere. It's okay. So you see it's better when you go on the thick side. We just learned we rolled the dough out too thin, so don't do that. It might not hurt to put the dough in the fridge to begin with for like 10 minutes and then start. I think it would have worked better.
Like that? Like right there.
I tried to cut time for the video, but you know, everything you rush will not work. But I have to learn this all the time. I do something because I don't believe it.
Boom. Mr.
You
Duck.
got it?
Yeah, it's another duck. We can.
A ducky? Ducks seem to go good, huh?
The butterfly did well too. Ooh.
Oh, here, butterfly.
Butterfly.
See, you left so much edges here. I can't use that anymore, see? That's what I mean. If you would have gone to the very edge, it's not that big of a deal because we have to roll it anyway, but it's easier to start from the edge to get this thing off.
Even though the dough's sticky, so I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have came out perfect anyway.
Butterfly came out, all right.
I can't get this one all the way to the end.
Well, we have almost enough for demonstration, so we just stick it in the fridge and let it get cold a little before we do the next batch. Let's see if I get that thin one off the parchment paper. We went way too thin. Okay, learning experience, don't go too thin, rather go thick. Okay, like I did with the, what did we last time? The Zimtsterne, I went thicker than that and it came perfect. Okay.
I think we're gonna need your accent because it's really
Yeah, we gotta put that in the fridge. And you know what? But we have enough cookies to show you. how it turns out. Let's put one more star in here. I think we get that one out.
I don't think so. Stars don't come out.
Worst case, you can put more spelt flour on it. But you know what we do?
Yeah, we went way too thin.
Yeah, we did. You know what I do now? I make a little bowl and I press it.
Ooh, I want to do that.
Huh? That looks good too. And then I can put a hazelnut in it. What do you think?
Yes. Oh, it's really sticky.
Put it in. Okay, I have to take you off the thing now because I need my hazelnuts. Let's do that, and then we can fill the cookie sheet and then get another batch dough running, which we roll out a little bit thicker.
Oh god, it's sticky.
Okay, just have to. My camera setup here is really funny, by the way. You want to see it? Okay, it is a little chair on top of my my bar, a little children's chair, which I have from my grandpa still. Then I put my my cookie Tupperware on top of it, and a book, and there you go with the camera. Okay, you see it now? Yeah.
I think that one was too little right now.
But it's too little? Oh, that's okay. Okay, let's put, I took my hazelnuts out. I'll show you later on the cookie sheet what we do. And close up so you see it. But I think that's a good idea too. Because gingerbread is hazelnut stuff. Let's do a few. And then we cut out another batch, which this one already gets way too big, too smushy. See?
Yeah, wait.
We should have rolled it out. I would say like this, an inch. We got it too small, too thin, and then put it in the fridge for 10 minutes. I put that in the recipe, so that's a learning experience here, and you will be fine this way. Now we make little things. Okay, we put hazelnuts in it. Fine. If you don't like to eat nuts, just leave it out. Put some marmalade in it, or yeah, if you're allergic, or if you try to lose weight, or like I did, reverse diabetes, stay away from the nuts and seeds, and also avocado. Dr. McDougall says only half an avocado a day, and if possible, not, you know, there are these great vegan cheese sauces like cashew cheese sauces. I love them, but they really they really add fat to your diet, and if you want to reverse diabetes or lose weight, stay away from them as much as you can. Sometimes you can, but I try to stay away from it until I have lost more weight, and I've lost almost 40 pounds so far and still have about 30 to go. So, but one hazelnut, you know, also these cookies are not shouldn't be your main meal a day, of course. You eat one of them with your coffee, but not more. Okay, here we are. Let's show it. Here we are, and I make those for you now so that we have something to look at and to glaze. These are the cookies we made, gingerbread cookies. I put them in the oven at 350 degrees. About 10 to 11 minutes. Okay, cookies on. Go and wash your hand. And we make a new batch, I think, and make it thicker.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna come off now.
Yeah. And okay, so thicker batch in the fridge 10 minutes, and you do better with cutting out. Learning experience. If it's too warm, you don't want to put it back in the fridge. Make little balls, press them down, put on a hazelnut or a marmalade in, fine, okay? We wait 10 minutes.
Yes. Oh, still the camera's still going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually okay. We cut down now, and in 10 minutes we are back and show you the cookies, and also do some glazing and decorating. Thanks. See you. We're back. Okay, so it took exactly 11 minutes to bake the cookies. What I did is I slit the whole silicone sheet off the cookie sheet. The hot one. This silicone sheet is hot too, by the way, so be really careful. And I can show you. See, you don't have to grease it. They got off really nice. Let it just cook, cool a little, about 5 minutes when you take it out, and then you can take it off. It goes absolutely perfect. So again, I remembered when I did that test cooking with my avocado instead of oil. I had several doughs, the cinnamon stars from last week, that one and another dough, and I put them all in the fridge before I made them, and that's why when I test baked that, I didn't have the problem with the sticking dough like we had today. So again, thicker, roll it thicker and put it in the fridge before you roll it, and then you don't have the problem. But we got enough cookies to demonstrate, and we already have another batch in the refrigerator. Okay, so we have some stuff for decoration. This is vegan chocolate chunks, which I put in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then they melt. So I can put some chocolate on it. Oh, Eddie's already waiting to get decorating. See, I put that on that round one. So we have gold glitter. Here you can start, and then I have just different, you know, green, red, white sprinkles. We have green glitter gel, and we have coconut that looks like snow. You can also do lemon and white powdered sugar, a glaze. Anything you feel like it, or you leave it like that and just put powdered sugar over it. That works too. Here, put some on it, and it sprinkles. Okay, you want chocolate, and then we can sprinkle it, or how do we do it?
Chocolate, then we can sprinkle.
Okay. I like that with chocolate too. Gingerbread with chocolate is just a good mixture. Let me put that fork out here. Yeah, it's actually good. Vegan chocolate, non-dairy. I love it. It's good to work with too. I use them for my cakes. Again, it's not fat-free, so you have to know your limits. I have to be really conscious about that. I don't want to go back to 300 glucose readings. Yeah. I want to make my physician happy.
Here we go.
Okay. But this is something, you know, baking cookies for me, it's not a dietary necessary thing to do. But like I have, you probably have kids or grandkids too, or nieces or nephews, they like making cookies. And I think vegans or whole plant-based vegans who do not use or who try not to use oils and butter in their baking or margarine should not be deprived of that. It's, for me, this is quality time with my granddaughter. You like doing cookies, right? Yeah. And we should have that in our lives, even if we don't eat butter, oil and margarine, you know. So this is why I make these recipes. Not because they are a super healthy food, but this is something healthier than you get in the store or healthier than the usual baking recipe. There are no eggs in it, and for oil I substituted with half an avocado. Okay, it was a 1/3 cup avocado I put in. Not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, do whatever you think you need to do. Did you one of the, you know what? I do the snowflakes, the cocoa. It's nice too. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. You make the green one.
Green.
Perfect. The golden one looks nice too, huh? Put the golden one on the snowflakes too. Some nice cookies.
If only we had red.
I do have red in those. Did you see those?
That's good. Can we put sprinkles on green too? Oh God.
Sorry. You want sprinkles?
On the green, yeah.
Okay.
Looks good. Ow.
Yeah, I think we are getting there. Yeah, that is fun times. And I did it with my Oma. My Oma raised me in Germany, in the most southern town of Germany. That's where I come from, right on the Swiss and Austrian border. Kassel-Neuschwanstein is in our region, the Allgäu. And making cookies, baking cooking is always a memory, a really nice memory on my childhood. When I worked with my grandmother and my sister, and I want to pass this feeling on. It's not so much about the food, it's about the doing something together, baking together, and you know, having the Christmas fun. So when you eat it, think about the amounts you eat. I will stick to 1 or 2 for my coffee, and this is it for me. But our cookies are going. The Zimtsterne, I only have 5 left from last week, so all my cookies are gone on Christmas. They usually eat it before Christmas and then nobody wants it anymore, so we just let everybody eat the Christmas. Today is Advent 1st, and I don't know if you have an Advent wreath. We have one with 4 candles. And
if you light a fifth candle, you'll miss Christmas.
Yeah, if you light the 5th candle, you miss Christmas. You heard it. It's a German poem, and it's just fun to do that. Okay, are we done? Oh, here's one missing. What should we put on that one? What do you want to put on that one? Sprinkles?
I have sprinkles already in my hand. So.
Okay, it looks nice. Okay. Let the people see our cookies. Okay, don't they look nice? These are German gingerbread cookies, vegan, oil-free, and dairy-free. And I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday, and I see you next week. We make another round of cookies, some different ones, and German recipe I veganized, and then yeah, that will be our series with Christmas cookies. Bye, and I hope I see you for our next Tater Cowgirl rodeo with the Christmas cookies again. Bye. They're good? Mm-hmm. Say it.
They're really good.
Say it. They are?
They are really good. They are really good. What?
Advent, Advent, ein Lichtlein brennt. Erst 1, dann 2, dann 3, dann 4. Und wenn das 5. Lichtlein brennt, dann hast du Weihnachten.
For pent.